You know what? How about no? How about fuck it? No. What the fuck? Where are the good filters? Where are the good filters when I need them? Shit. Fuck. Ooh, ain't nobody that can do me like you, nah. All right, y'all. So let me tell y'all what happened to me in the club yesterday, right? Let me tell y'all what happened to me in the club last night. I was talking and living my best life. 5 minutes in, I walk in the strip club. Then I bit my tongue. And I felt like this tremendous face. I don't know if I was drunk, but like the pain felt insane, bitch. So I had to tell Offset, like, yo, take me out the club. I started panicking. When I got in the car, I told him to go back in the club. Bro, I was bleeding so much of my tongue. I got to take this tongue ring off now. Like, look, my tongue is purple. Like, no lie. Look, no kizzy. Look. And I think I popped like a blood vessel or something. Because look at that, that's my tongue. I'm scared. I'm so scared. All right. So let me tell y'all motherfuckers something, right? Because I think people are just like, I don't think that people understand. They don't got a lot of noggin in the motherfucking head. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said, you have perfect teeth. Well, thank you. You know, I pay like a lot of money for these. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like. So let's talk about it, right? So I went live the other day and I was talking about, like, you know, by now I'd rather have fucking Birkins than fucking properties because my properties have been giving me a headache. And a lot of you motherfuckers been calling me fucking dumb and like, why am I promoting that for people not to buy land and for these helmets and to start taking over our communities and Hey, babe, I'm on live, honey.
What's happening live?
What's happening? Rip me off the plastic cabinet, the brand new. Smoking on the wild, smoking on you. Huh? Talking about how, babe, how hard is it to these fucking properties?
Oh yeah.
Man, a headache all the time.
Damages you gotta fix.
Damages you gotta fix all the time. So all right, so this is what I'm talking about, that like owning properties is so difficult. First of all, we have a house in Atlanta. Well, I don't want to. All right, so I just want to let y'all know there's something, right? Like, I don't want to think. So, me and Offset has a property in Atlanta, right? But, like, the gag is I haven't paid all the bills. I don't pay nothing. And over like 3 years, I don't get back. All right, no, listen. All right, so I'm going to just give you a perfect example. Our house in Atlanta is what, 6,000 acres, right? It's 6 acres, right? What?
7.
It's 7 acres, right? It's 7 acres. So just the land, just cutting the grass, because we gotta cut the grass how many times a week?
It's twice a month. I think every 2 weeks.
It's twice a month. How much is that?
It's 800 every time you cut the grass.
800 every single time they cut the grass. 800 every single time they cut the grass. We have all the types of animals.
Yeah, water leaks, same type of
shit. Water leaks, especially in Atlanta. No,
maintenance on the house. Shit.
No. I want. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let y'all know what happened to us in 2019, right? In 2019, we bought our house. Y'all saw that we bought our house and everything. As soon as we bought our house, As soon as we bought our house, COVID happened. So we moved to LA for like a year and some change, right? When we went back to Atlanta, because nobody was living in the house for like a year. As soon as I bought it, when we went to Atlanta, we had so much fucking water damages. It totaled up to like almost like 700,000. It totaled up to 700,000. So we was going back with the insurance for like almost 8 months. But while we was going back with the insurance for 8 months, we had to come out our own pocket to fix the roof, to fix the patios, to fix the walls, break down the walls. So just by that, now I'm not saying that y'all gonna go through that because you know what I'm saying, like.
No, but they will, even if it's a smaller project.
Even if it's a smaller project, like that shit costs money. So while we waiting for the insurance, we literally came out of pocket like $800,000 fucking dollars just for water leakages. That's on one property, and that was like in 2020.
Then we got the tenants, like you said.
Yes. Then let's talk about the tenant issue, right?
We got to be successful, so we don't be wanting
yes,
to pick
like
people
all right.
out, but it be like that.
All right. So look. So this is the thing, though, right? We do have managers, property managers, because we bought. All right. The first time we bought our properties in Jonesboro, right? We just bought it in our name, and then everybody found out about it. So we bought that, and then we bought our properties that is not on our name. Y'all not gonna know, it's under a trustee. And so we do have property managers, but there's certain things that the property managers can do. We will literally have to physically be there in Atlanta, and we just don't have time for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like we don't have time for that. So it's just like we just let the time pass. Like, it's like, okay, it's annoying, but like, are we stressing that like tenants are not paying the rent and shit? No, because we don't really care. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just don't care. Like, it's like I'm not moving my shit out the way. So it's like I go to court and I could file paperwork and we this and that. We just don't care. And at the end of the day, we're planning to selling the lands because now in Atlanta, I'm not going to front. Like, we bought them shits for like we bought these properties for like $250. When was it? Like in 2019, 2018 for like $250. And the other one, we bought it for like $300. And now I think like the $250 one is like around the $400s. In Jonesboro, and like the other one is like $500 now. I don't know. But we just be doing so much. Like, our career is just so much that it's like the investment properties, we just let it sit there, honey. I ain't gonna lie to you. But all right, so let's talk about my new house. So I have a brand new built home, right? A brand new built home. It's freaky, freak. It's freaky, freak. Freaky ho, freaky ho. But Barty Gang, we're gonna talk about freaky ho, and we're gonna talk about a lot of stuff on Tuesday on Station Head, and I'm gonna give y'all a surprise on Station Head, but y'all gotta be in there. But anyways, all right. So let's talk about the brand new house that I bought. Right, brand new fucking house, brand fucking new, brand new. 18,000 square feet home, right? So let me talk about my brand new house that I just moved in at the beginning of July. I moved in there the week before KK's birthday. Let me just talk to you about, even on a brand new house, you got to spend so much money. So when I get to the house, we start noticing that like the lights start coming out in certain rooms. So my aunt room, the lights start coming out. And then sometimes the lights start coming out in certain parts of the living room. So it's like, okay, we have a light problem. So the builders built the lighting in codes. Like, it is built perfectly in codes. However, there's a lot of people that stay in my house, and we use a lot of electricity. So now we have to build new circuits, whatever the fuck you call that shit, around the house. So I had to break down walls. Guess how much that cost me? And I couldn't blame the builders because they build the lightings in code. Guess how much that cost me? Bitch, 40 bandos. 40 bandos. So I'm in the house already 2 months. 40 bands just on lighting. Because, you know, I have a studio, I have this, I have that. My house be crazy. The lights be on, bitch. 40 bandos just on that. And let's just talk about little shit like air conditioning. Let's talk about air conditioning. So, the house took like 3 years to build. So there was, of course, air conditionings for like the past 3 years, you know, everything, whatever the fuck. So when we moved in the house, we noticed that like the air conditioners, this just wasn't hitting strong enough all over the house. So I had to buy a whole set of air conditioners. Bitch, guess how much that shit cost me? Guess how much it cost me, bitch? Now I want you to tell me how much you think that shit cost me. Around the 30 bandos. So just on the lighting alone and the air conditioner, bitch, 3 and 4, that's around 70 bandos on a brand new house. And let me tell. So you know it's been raining like a motherfucker in New York and in Jersey. So there was like a little, like the basement was getting like kind of wet and everything. The basement was getting kind of wet. This was a little cheap. This was around like $10,000 and everything. But we had to get people to dry up the walls. All of this bullshit. That around right there cost $10,000. And also, now this is my fuck up. So I had somebody redo, like, all right, so when I first bought the house, my son had like a certain type of tub, and I'm like, I feel like this tub is a little dangerous. It wasn't even a tub, it was like a shower. So I'm like, I want it like to be like a tub and everything. So so I had somebody redo my son's whole bathroom. So now we noticed that the person that I hired, which is my fuck up, is not the builder's fuck up. So I can't even have the builders pay for it. I feel like my son's bathroom, the tub is like leaking a little bit on the garage. So guess who gotta pay that? Me! So that's another like 30,000 bandos. So that's why I be talking about properties cost a lot of money. Whether your property is big, whether your property is small. You always gotta remember, you are the owner. Okay? Oh my God. And let's not even talk about the Airbnb. The Offset got me in the Dominican Republic. It rains all the time in the Dominican Republic. So it's always something. Always something. Always something. That's why I don't want to discourage people not to owning properties, but I am telling you, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. And if I don't say it to y'all, then what? Like, y'all want me to lie about my experience? I'm not lying about my experience. The fuck? And y'all want to call me dumb because I'm telling y'all about my experience. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What I could say, I don't like the having tenant shit, but I will say this. The property that we bought in Jonesboro, Atlanta, and I don't know where it was. I don't know where it's, damn. Offset. I don't know where else. We bought some other shit in Atlanta. I must say this. I'm not going to lie. The investment properties that me and Offset bought in Atlanta, they're double the price. And we bought our house, the one that we have in Buckhead, whatever, Atlanta, whatever. I don't give a fuck about Atlanta. We bought our house for 6 M's. It's estimated for like 7 to 8 million. Like, it be going up and down, up and down. But I will say this though. If y'all gonna buy properties, buy it in properties that business is growing, that shit is growing. Because I'm not even gonna lie, Atlanta is booming right now. Everything is double the price. Like, I remember when in 2017, 2018, when we was house hunting, like, the houses now are double the price. So yes, that's what I will suggest. So this right now is the time to sell. This right now, if you have a little property, is the time to sell because the prices are booming. My fucking tongue hurts. I can just taste the tongue coming. The blood's coming out of my mouth. So I said the housing market is in hell right now for buyers. Absolutely. And the interest rates are so fucking high. I just, you know what I don't understand? Why is the president having, like, I just really want the president to say out his own mouth. I want the president to say out his own mouth that we're in a recession. Oh! Let's talk about that shit. Let's talk about another thing that I wanted to say, right? So, I saw last week, right? I'm not going to say blogs because it was actually on the news. And I don't like this mis type of information, right? So the news decided to make a report about how people are not grocery shopping because everybody's doing Ozempic now. So supposedly when you do Ozempic, it doesn't make you want to eat. And it's like, the propaganda is fucking crazy. First of all, let's make it very fucking clear. The whole it's probably a 1% of people that's on fucking Ozempic. It's probably less. Let me tell you something. I have a lot of friends that they're a little bit, on the thickum side. You know what I'm saying? And they're on the other side. And they be trying to get Ozempics. Ozempics is expensive. So the average Americans are not eating. The average Americans are not eating because of Ozempic, my nigga. A lot of people cannot fucking afford Ozempic. And unless you have diabetes, the doctors is not giving it to you. The issue is, my motherfuckers, that inflation is going crazy. And it's going up on a rapid pace. Like, and I'm gonna tell you how, right? I'm gonna tell you how. So remember when I talk to you guys, I say about $8 on my every week just for groceries on my house. I watch this, right? So these past 2 months, I've been in and out California and New York in my home. And I noticed that like the groceries haven't been like really big like I usually like it to be. So I start checking the grocery carts and everything, and I'm like, oh shit, like they're actually spending money on groceries. So why the fuck it doesn't look that there's a lot of groceries? Are they not just grocery shopping? So my aunt just said that everything is just more expensive. So I went from putting $1,000. Oh, by the way, guys, I really want to let y'all know that there's a lot of people that stay in my house. So I went from $1,000 a week on grocery to guess how much? Guess how much? $2,500 a week. That means that the prices on the groceries has doubled. Like a sack of rice is about $40 now. A sack of rice. You know I love to eat rice. So I went from $1,000 a week to $2,500 a week just on groceries. That because the price on groceries has doubled. And I'm very fortunate to be able to afford groceries and to be where I'm at in life. But I just I can't help to wonder, like, it's like, will stripper me be able to survive? How are people surviving? And let me tell you something. Inflation is not only in America. It's everywhere around the world right now. Even in the Dominican Republic, it's like unbearable to live. Unbearable. I'm just letting you know these type of things because, like, I just, like, these are just the things. But by the way, guys, the average... My daughter, my son, my cousin, poor cousin. So 6 people live in my house. And when Offset comes around and everything, because you know, like Offset travels a lot, it'd be like 8 people in the house. And on the weekends, you know, I have a big family, or it'd just be a lot of people. So $1,000 to $2,500 a week. I went from $1,000 a week on my grocery card to $2,500. That means that shit just went up. Oh, my hand hurt. Yo, I need to take this. This tongue ring is stressing me out, bro. This tongue ring is stressing me out. I don't know why I did this shit, bro. This shit. Yo, when I tell you I was having a time last night, I was having a time because, okay, so let me tell you something, right? So the other day I want to live nightclub, right? And I started drinking tequila. By the end of the night, I couldn't hang because tequila made me sleepy. And that's why I be wondering, like, why do bitches like tequila so much? Like, that shit make me sleepy. But then again, you bitches is popping perks, popping Xanax. Y'all like sleepy pussy. Y'all like sleepy pussy. I don't like sleepy pussy. So that's why I know why y'all like tequila, because y'all like to be sleepy. So yeah, so when I went to live, I fucked up because I started drinking tequila. Then by the end of the night, I started too deep in my system. But last night, I started off with the hen dog. This is what my sister, you know what? This is what my daddy named my sister Hennessy. Because Hennessy is really a different beast. Like, Hennessy is just that drink. I don't give a fuck what anybody say. Hennessy is just that. Last night, I started drinking Hennessy. When I tell you, bitch, I was awake, honey. I was awake. I was ready to fuck, fight. I don't give a fuck. But then, when I got to fucking booby trap and I bit my tongue and my mouth was bleeding like that, blew my whole night. Blew my whole night. I was handicapped the whole night. I was so fucking tight. Like, I couldn't even breathe.